Hi, this is Kathy from Craft with Kathy. Thanks for joining me this evening. Hi, this is Kathy from Craft with Kathy. Thanks for joining me this evening. Oops, I was sure I had that off. Obviously not, right? I want to talk about December's Club Couture offering. It's called Good Things. And there's a lot of different ways that this could be done, and I'm taking a little bit different of an approach and just want to go over that a little bit. I'm coming at you live from the suburbs west of Chicago. Please drop me a line. Let me know where you're viewing from. If this is your first time watching one of my tutorials, please comment first in the comments below, and so that I can give you an appropriate welcome. If you have any questions, just drop them in the comment line, and as I see them, I will respond. But say hello, get comfy. This won't take too long. This is going to be a rather quick one and done project, if you will. Like I mentioned, this is December's Club Couture offering, and if you're not familiar with Club Couture provides an 8.5 by 11 transfer, not a stencil. No weeding, no fussing, easy here. To club members, it's exclusive to club members and to designers. And along with the transfer comes 3 individual paste packets. And December's paste happens to be teal, eucalyptus, and peachy keen. Oops, and I grabbed Marvelous instead of peachy keen. Think of a peach to go with it. And the idea is you can do it in white, the eucalyptus and the peach. White is the wording, and eucalyptus for the foliage, and peach for the little flowers. Or you could do it a one and done using the teal, meaning you make the whole entire transfer one color. I'm going to do the one and done, but I'm going a little bit off the rails here and living dangerously. How's that sound? I am going to use Currant Jam. Goes with our decor a little bit better, being everything's mauve and gray and basically like a cranberry color. So that's what I'm going to do. Now, I'm going to do this on our Odette board, our 9x12 Odette board. You can actually even do it if you wanted to on canvas, like I did this one on canvas. The only thing that you have to remember, there's 2 things when using canvas. First of all, sand it. Take a light little sanding block and just gently go around it, sand it, wipe it off with a damp paper towel, let it dry, and it's good to go. The idea behind sanding it is, being that canvas has fibers, you want to smooth those fibers out so you don't really get any bleeding, so it's nice and smooth. The other thing is, if you're working on canvas on a frame, before you actually chalk on it, put a towel or a book or something thin behind it, so that when you apply your chalk paste and you press down on the canvas, it doesn't stretch. You need something with a little bit of resistance behind it so that the canvas doesn't rip. But canvas surfaces are great for one and dones. Also very inexpensive, and this would make a lovely gift to anybody on your list, that your Christmas list, that you're looking to inspire or uplift their spirits. I'm going to remove this from its cellophane packaging. All of our transfers come in a cellophane envelope, and on the back of the envelope is instructions for use and for cleaning. I save my envelopes and return my transfers back to the envelope when I'm done with them. Our transfers are reusable 8 to 12 times or more with proper care. Oh, I can't get over how beautiful this transfer is, truly. Okay, I'm going to stir up my chalk paste and then we'll get started. If you're new to my channel, please consider following me. If you're watching on Facebook or if you're on YouTube, just press that subscribe button. If you find value from this little tutorial, please consider sprinkling or sharing it with your friends who might also enjoy it. And I'm always happy to see thumbs up, likes, and hearts. Now before I get started, I'm going to use a fuzzing cloth. And a fuzzing cloth has one side that's terry cloth, the other side that's a microfiber. If you don't have a fuzzing cloth, no worries. You can use a towel, a sweater, a pair of jeans. All you're looking for is something that will put a little bit of lint on the back of the transfer, because our transfers are adhesive backed. Take this off of its backing so that you can see it. See, the adhesive side is shiny, and on the other side of the transfer we have our carrier sheet. One side is glossy, like kind of like a freezer paper surface. The other side is dull, and we always put the glossy side against the sticky side of the transfer so that the transfer doesn't inadvertently get stuck to anything else. So I am going to use my terry side of the fuzzing towel, place this down on it, and I'm going to deliberately apply a little bit of lint. And when I do that, the lint diminishes the adhesiveness of the transfer a bit. And you might think, well, why would I want to do that? Well, this is a brand new transfer and it's pretty sticky. Look at it, stuck pretty good to my fuzzing cloth. I don't want to have any issues when I use it on my surface that I have difficulty lifting it or pulling it up. So generally I fuzz like maybe 3 times with my new transfers. I might do this a little bit more because it is quite sticky. Oops. And you want to take care that your transfer does not become stuck to itself. So by diminishing the adhesive a little bit, you just make it easier to work with all along. Okay, now I just need to see where my little hook is on the back of this. It's up at the top. I'm going to put this vertically and just position it. Whoops. And I'm just basically eyeballing it, looking at my little corners here. Pretty much lining it up with my little corners of the ornate portion of the frame. And I'm just smoothing it down. I want to make sure that I don't have any air bubbles underneath the silk screen, and I just saw an air bubble, so let me get rid of that. I'm going to lift this up, lay it back down, and you want to gently press it. You don't have to firmly press it in there. Just give it a gentle little press and feel around, make sure there aren't any air bubbles. And now the fun begins. I'm going to use chalk paste, not paint, chalk paste. This is our specially formulated Chalkology paste. It goes on liquid but will dry to a hard matte finish. And the cool thing about this paste is if I tire the design, I can remove it with water. Spritz of water, paper towel, take it off, and reuse my board, this is on chalkboard, for something else. How simple and easy is that? So I'm using a squeegee to spread the chalk paste over my transfer. The silkscreen portion is what I'm seeing through to the white of the board. The teal portion is vinyl, so our transfers are made out of vinyl and silkscreen. A little bit of paste goes a long way here. Like I said, our club comes with 3 individual paste packets, more than enough to do this project 1 or more times. I'm going to remove any excess paste. I've got some lines on here, so I'm just going to smooth out the lines. Make sure I have good coverage here. I'm gathering up any of the excess and putting it back in my jar. No sense to waste it. No sense in wasting it. Let me cover that up. Now, being that I did this in one fell swoop, hence the name One and Done, I am able to just apply the paste across my entire transfer and then remove it. If I was taking longer to do this project, I would do part of it at a time. I'd do a paste and peel. Paste a little bit, lift it up, check it out, paste a little bit more. When you lift your transfer, you always want to lift from the top, the bottom, the left or the right. You never want to pull or tug on the corners of your transfer. And I'm going to lift this up. My peel and reveal. How beautiful is that transfer? The image is so clear and crisp because of the silk screen. And remember, our transfers are reusable. I'm going to run this over to the sink, massage the paste off with my fingers, clean it up a little bit, let it dry, make sure I don't have any paste in the silk screen, let it dry, put that white carrier sheet on its back when it's dry, and then put it back in its cellophane envelope for the next use. You can tell our paste is a little shiny here. As it dries, it will become more of a matte finish. Hi Deb, how you doing? But isn't this absolutely a beautiful sentiment and image? Inspiring, encouraging. Do you know somebody who could benefit from having this hanging on their wall? Might be an idea for an inexpensive, quick, and easy gift for them. And remember, our transfers are reusable 8 to 12 times or more. Our chalk paste is water soluble, so I'll wash my squeegee and my little stir stick in the sink too when I rinse off the transfer. Easy peasy. Thanks so much for joining me. Ooh, I look like I'm getting a little pixelated there. There we go. Straightened itself up. Thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful evening. See you soon.